So what is your biggest story this week? Elvis will be sharing his with us all the way from Kumasi. Elvis, thank you for joining. Good morning. We just lost Elvis there, but you can also call and share your thoughts. 0302-211-691 extension 2. What is your biggest story this week? We're giving you the opportunity to share your thoughts on them, from the e-levy to the arrests of a few people here and there when it comes to the publication of false news and all of that. You can share your thoughts with us. Call 0302-211-691 extension 2. We'd love to hear from you. And on social media as well, the hashtag is AM Show. Now we have Mohammed on the line from Tamale. Good morning, Mohammed.
Yeah, good morning, my friend.
Thank you for joining the conversation. For you, what is your biggest story this week?
My biggest story has to do with the Medina MP.
The Medina MP, Francis Xavier Sosu.
I see, sometimes I don't understand this NGC MP.
So what don't you understand?
Yeah, I don't understand, because how can you just accuse, trying to allege that some judges are political, bias and those things? Yeah, it means I clearly showed them that, once you are go against the law must deal with you. Once you are in opposition or what? In power. So they should just let their guards down. Ghana will be a perfect place for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed, sharing your thoughts all the way from Tamale. You found those comments of the Medina MP not in good taste. The lines are still active. You can also call and share your thoughts with us. We'd love to know what has been your biggest highlight of all those stories we've been putting out there on our social media and beyond. Oh, and that reminds me as well. I put out that bit this morning, in case you'd like to share via the phone lines, about how much you can do where you are, whichever place you are in this country, with 20 Ghana cedis. You can also share those thoughts with us as we take them on this show. But for me, I would say that, okay, so right before I share what I was about to, we have James from Techiman. James, good morning. Hello, James. Do we have James on the line? All right, we'll try to reconnect with James. The number 0302-211-691 extension 2. James, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you for joining. What is your biggest story this week?
My biggest story is the hiking fuel price. You see, the prices, if you look at the hiking fuel price, it affects everything in the country. And I wish the transport union, they have... Hello?
Yes, we are listening to you, James.
Okay.
Yeah.
The various transport unions have always advised the government to reduce the taxes on the fuel. And if you look at in the space of just from January to February now, if you look at the number of increments we have in fuel,
right,
it's not easy. Now, when you go to the market, and I don't know whether we are back to the Kalabulu era when people decide to increase the prices of goods. They try to do everything they wish to do. All because, and as soon as you go to the market and you tell them, what they say is that because there have been increment in the fuel price, meanwhile, the increment in the transfer price has not shown up yet. Yet everyone wishes to increase the prices of their goods, all because there is an increment in fuel prices. So I think the government should try and do something about it. Thank you.
Right. Let's move on to Gracious, also in Techiman. Gracious, good morning. Have we lost Gracious?
Hello?
Gracious, good morning.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
What is your biggest story?
Yeah, so my biggest story has to do with the minority, calling for the head of the health minister.
Right.
Hello?
So I'm listening to you. Why is that your biggest story?
I think that the health minister is too long. The man is supposed to have left.
I am listening. Go ahead, Gracious.
Yes, the man still saying as our health minister is too bad because
Right.
the crimes that he has committed really are not right. So for me, I think that the minority have done the best, and I think they should even be better because he's not supposed to be there.
Right. Well, thank
Yes.
you for sharing your thoughts. When you speak of crime, however, it's quite a different issue, isn't it? But let's move on to Sunyani. We have Alex on the line. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, my brother. I want to talk something about Sosu's accusation on the judges.
Right.
In fact, if you look at the Cape Coast case, the Cape Coast case, when you look at public servants at the court, they even refuse to go to work because some political animals pay them.
Which Cape Coast case are you referring to?
The Cape Coast High Court. Cape Coast High Court. You see, they are public servants. They should have been there to take.
Right. So what's the link? What's the link?
Yeah, I feel Sosu was right.
You feel Sosu was right?
Yes, they should have been there to take the appeal because when you rule a case and somebody too has the right to appeal, and they ran away from coming to work as public servants, they were paid by the taxpayer.
Right. I'm trying to connect the dots with what you're sharing, but thank you, Alex, for sharing your thoughts with us. We have Fatal from WA. Good morning, Fatal.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Okay, before you mention what you're about to talk to us about, how much can you do with 20 Ghana cedis in a day?
This MPP regime is passive.
It has to what?
It's passive. Everything go high. But my contribution is about the lawyer Sasu.
Right.
Yeah, lawyer Sasu, he knows what he's talking about. This time, you know, after he comments,
right.
Ghana Bar Association also come out with this thing.
Correct.
But we are all in this country. The same MP said a judge, but Ghana Bar Association was silent.
Right.
You see, all this while is political system. They are political lawyers. If Lawyer Sasu spoke about that, he's right, and he knows what he's talking about. But he's not able to pinpoint.
Right.
This lawyer is this judge is this. When he gives it was an advice he ought out.
Okay. I mean,
so
calling.
They should have taken the advice than to threaten him. They should have taken the advice. Know that this party will not remain in power forever.
Right.
Definitely, there will be a change of power. When he was advising other judges and lawyers, they should listen. If you are not proving yourself as
right.
a political judge, what are you taking this one for?
Thank you, Fatal, for sharing your thoughts with us. The tenure of judges, though, do not run with political appointments or appointees. That's another reality there. But I get your point about the display of bias and double standards. Collins is in the Volta region. Collins, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning.
Right. Before you get into what your biggest story is, where exactly in the Volta region are you?
Hohoi, to be precise.
Right. With 20 Ghana cedis, what can you do in Hohoi?
Nothing, actually. The cost of living here is just like that of Accra. Now there is no village anymore because really everything is up there.
Right. So what is your biggest story?
It has to do with the fuel prices, and that every Ghanaian, we need to be concerned.
Right.
At times, I have difficulty in putting this in the shoe of how will I put it, politics. I don't want to link it with politics, but where it has gotten to now, weren't they aware? I mean, the politicians, by then they were making the big promises that when they come to power, this is the other, this is what they will do for us by decreasing it.
Right.
So really, they should sacrifice any other thing and drop the fuel prices for us, because it's really worrying us as a people. Just talk on our behalf. It's really, really worrying us. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing the thoughts there, and we all feel the pinch when it comes to the fuel prices. Do we have Yabua on the line? Do we have Yabua from Takrady?
Yes, please, sir.
All right. Good morning, Yabua. For you, what is your biggest story?
My biggest story this week is about the fuel price. But before then, I will talk about the cities. How we spend 20 cities in a day.
Right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Yabua.
Yes, with 20 cities. Nowadays, the telcos are also killing us more. I just got to battle and mash up 10 cities, and I could use the 10 cities for 20 cities.
So you bundle 10 cities and you use 10 cities for food, and that's how you can spend 20 cities in a day?
Yes, please.
Right. What is your biggest story this week?
Yeah, my biggest story is about the fuel prices increase.
Wow. Okay. What impact is that having on you personally?
Yeah, honestly, personally, I do buy fuel every day.
Right.
I drive my car. And the impact is getting on me too much. And looking at this, it makes everything increase in our country. The latest thing, when you go to market, they might say, yeah, the fuel price has been increased. They also have to increase their prices. So my plea to the government, especially with the government officials, they are doing it and do it as they are used to. They also buy for us to be the citizens. You are buying. If not, they should really try to cut the cost back.
Okay.
Because honestly, we are suffering as a country.
All right. Yabua says he's suffering. Richmond in Kumasi, you are our final caller. Good morning, Richmond.
Good morning, sir.
What can you do with 20 CDs, and what is your biggest story this week?
Nothing, but I used to maybe prepare some oil rice.
Angwamo, oil rice. That's all you can do with 20 CDs?
Yeah, because that is what the money deserves.
Okay. So what is your biggest story this week?
My biggest story is about the youth tag issue.
Right.
You know, I'm a student of University of Education, Winneba, and
okay.
I would like the lecturers to come back, but unless they have been paid or they have been settled with their issue. Okay. So I'm still pleading them to do what and come back, because we are suffering. Some of us, we are suffering.
Right.
Can I greet one of my friends?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Richmond up here, aka Alonso, and Winneba, everyone knows me very well. So I would like to greet all my level 300 students around.
All right, thank you, Richmond, our final caller. And right before we wrap, now, did you know that the income of a young entrepreneur from some selected businesses is exempt from tax for 5 years? Any young entrepreneur engaged in manufacturing, information and communications, technology, agro-processing, energy production, waste processing, tourism, and the creative arts, horticulture, and medicinal plants does not need to pay income tax on these activities for their first 5 years of operation. 5 years. Now, a young entrepreneur engaged in business that enjoys an initial 5-year concession benefits from the following applicable tax rates for an additional 5 years. If you're in Accra or Tema, it is 15%. Other regional capitals outside the 3 northern regions enjoy 12.5%. Outside these other regional capitals, you enjoy 10%. And for the 3 northern regions, it stands at 5%. I'm sure you want further clarity on this. All you have to do is go to the nearest GRA office, that is the Ghana Revenue Authority office, and they'll sort you out. Ghana Revenue Authority, integrity, fairness, and service. To all of you who took the time to call in the course of today's show, we're immensely grateful to you. But I cannot wrap without shouting out Catherine Gordon of Catherine Garments, who gave me this lovely outfit I am rocking this morning. She's located at the Medina New Road near the Rolling Circle. That's where you can find Catherine Garments. On Instagram, Catherine_Garments. On Facebook, Catherine Garments GH. The number to call, 0277 580 050. It's been a pleasure coming your way. My name is Benjamin Akapo, and this has been the AM Show. Look out for our bulletins at 10 and at noon and the rest of our programming. You have a good day.